giving around the world. How much do you guys know about gift giving around the world? What is gift giving? Gift giving is when you give someone a gift or when you receive a gift from someone. It is important for you guys to know about gift giving tradition around the world. Why? Because you're not live alone. You have to know other country tradition. So this video is a guideline for you guys to know about gift giving around the world. Every country has different way to give a gift to each other and also receive a gift from someone too. And now I'm going to bring you to know about 8 gift giving around the world that you should know. Let's see about our video. Let's go!
Reviews are little. China, Singapore, Taiwan, South Korea and Japan. Many countries in East Asia. When offering gifts, you should expect to be refused once, twice or 3 times. This is done to avoid seeming greedy and impatient. If you are being offered a gift by one of these countries and want to be polite, you are well advised to do the same. Also, when the person finally accepts your gift, you are expected to thank them. Hand it over with care. India, Africa, the Middle East and East Asia. In Asia and the Middle East, how you handle the gift is very important. In India and the Middle East, left hand is considered to be unclean, so use your right hand to offer and receive gifts. Unless they are so heavy, 2 hands are required. Also in East Asia, such as China, Vietnam and Thailand, always offered and received gifts using 2 hands, palms up.
Give gifts as a thank you. In Asia and Russia. Throughout Asia, gifts are given to show gratitude after receiving a gift or as a thank you for hospitality. In Russia, thank you cards are thought of as impractical. Send a small gift to your host after a dinner or overnight stay instead. Leaving sharp objects at home. In more countries than you might imagine, such as East Asia, Brazil, Italy, Peru, and Switzerland. Scissors or knives, or basically anything pointy or sharp, refer to the severing of ties and relationships. A gesture you should probably avoid if you have gone to the trouble of buying and wrapping presents.
In China, don't give someone an umbrella. It means you want the relationship to end. Also, avoid giving a green hat in China and Hong Kong. They communicate this slightly unfairly message that your wife is cheating on you or your sister is a prostitute. Straw sandals, handkerchiefs, and cloths are also taboo in these 2 cultures because of their association with mortalities. In Japan, forget about handing over a potted plant as a hostage because they believe that is encouraged and unique. When you are gifting a multiples of flowers, money or chocolates, always be sure to clear off unlucky numbers. Such as in Japan, the number 4 is sounds shi. It sounds similar like a word for date. And number 9, ku. It sounds similar like a word for suffering and pain. So in Japan, you have to avoid to use the numbers of these.
No gifts, please. In Yemen, Saudi Arabia,
Receiving a gift from closest of friend is considered embarrassing. If they examine your gift, it's a sign of appreciation and respect of your gift. For men, don't give anything made of silk or gold. Wrap it up! Experts around the world agree that gifts should be wrapped. You should avoid black, white, and blue throughout Asia. For India, yellow is the most appropriate one. You should avoid black color in China and also in South America because it's associated with death. In Italy, purple is considered an unlucky color. Color is not just important to the presentation, it also can send message to the receiver.
So, there are 8 gift-giving traditions around the world, which are:
Refuse a little and hand it over with care.
Give gifts as a thank you and leave sharp objects at home.
Avoid taboo objects and unlucky number. Wrap it up and no gifts, please.
Finally, we hope this guideline will be useful for you guys, and thank you for your attention.